Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. In the move to still remain relevant in the affairs going on in Rivers State, the pro-Wike lawmakers have decided to take a very strong move against Fubara, which is, for most supporters of Sim Fubara, laughable and very ridiculous, considering the fact that they are no more considered as lawmakers. But however, they feel that they are, as lawmakers, they must continue carrying out their own responsibility, and you get to hear exactly their position in respect to the three bills which they had sent to the person of Fubara to assent to, and what the provision of the Constitution they have invoked, to override the assent of the governor. We're going to be looking at all of this in a jiffy, and after that, we'll also look at the reaction of supporters of similar Fubara himself. According to the news writing on the case of Section 100, subsection 5 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended, and in furtherance of legislative provision in the interest of the people, the Rivers State House of Assembly on Thursday, led by Amaewhule at his 94th legislative sitting, has again overridden the assent of Governor Similar Fubara on three bills which were earlier passed and transmitted to Governor Fubara for assent over a month ago. The House took the decision to override the governor's assent after he withheld his assent to the bill. Commenting on the three bills, the Rivers State Education Return of Schools Amendment Bill, the Rivers Electricity Market Bill, and the Rivers State Commission of Inquiry Bill 2024, which were represented by the Majority Leader, Honorable Major Jack, and debated by members, the Speaker, Right Honorable Martin Amaewhule, cited Section 100, subsection 5 of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, 1999, as amended as the enabling provision which empowers the House to override the governor where he withholds his assent, and when the Speaker puts the question, members unanimously voted in affirmative. Speaking on the decision of the House, the Speaker, Right Honorable, or let me say their Speaker, Right Honorable Martin Amaewhule, emphasized that the governor of Fubara cannot hold back the state as a result of his indolence and inaptitude, stressing that the state must move forward. Speaking further, Right Honorable Martin Amaewhule described Governor Fubara as one who sees himself as above the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the judiciary, and other extant laws of the state, but maintained that the House would continue to hold on to the Constitution and democratic echoes, endorsing that by virtue of Section 100, subsection 5 of the Constitution, these laws are now in force in Rivers State. They were not left to conclude on this, as most Nigerians came after them, talking about those who are strong supporters of similar Fubara, and they lambasted them left, right, center, and some were wondering what actually or who actually is providing the resources for them to continue sitting as Committee of Friends. I'm going to read some of the comments of Nigerians in respect to this. Someone here says, Wike turned these elders to Mumu, asked all his selected commissioners to resign, asked all the House of Assembly loyal to him to defect, put one leg in APC and one leg in PDP, and asked his loyalists not to contest local government election. Fubara won in all, and also exposed Wike as a weak politician. Everything no be gra. Another person here says Supreme Court cannot do otherwise other than to protect the sanctity of the Constitution. The Constitution says when you defect, you lose your seat. Nigerians are bringing back the memory of what had happened. Let me say supporters of Fubara, bringing back the memory of what has happened some few months ago, traceable to the Constitution, which has invalidated their position as lawmakers. Some of the other supporters of Fubara says Committee of Friends, Wike is just using this set of people like Robert. Does it mean that they don't reason, or does it mean that they don't see all of this? Another one say here, jokers, it's a pity. Suffering and smiling. Martin just did lose weight they go. Which kind thing is this? They need to wake up from this long dream. Another one here has tagged it as Town Hall Meeting Club of Nigeria. Please accept my excuse in today's meeting because of some circumstances that is beyond my control. Chief Provost with long stick, coat of arm, black long jacket, and barrister like white shirt should brief me on our next adjourned meeting time and date so that I will not miss it, okay? Thanks, our Chemo. Your smile show that our patrons send us enough money for fuel. Nigerians are very funny. Another person here reacting to what transpired in their House of Assembly. According to most of them, say that they are only social media assembly members. Another person here says, Oga Martin, why you no rest go the plan for the next coming election? Nigerians seems to be very conclusive about the fact that they are not existing, but come on, they are putting a lot of pressure. All right, my colleague is in the house, and I'm just wondering what is giving these guys this level of balls, despite the fact that they know the Constitution. They say they stand by a provision of the Constitution, and the Constitution say that if you defect, you've automatically lost your position. But then they are still sitting, they are still doing their own thing. What is giving them this impetus? What is giving them this audacity? Do you think that there's something on the pipeline which they are expecting would reinstate them back as lawmakers?
Well, everything is allowed in as much as you're not disturbing the peace of the community and the society. So the law is where your freedom stops. That's where mine begins. Fubara have really not stopped them from sitting. The question is, are they recognized? Even if they stay back in their confines, like somebody will call them committee of friends, and move impeachment notice against Fubara, and they decide to impeach him amongst themselves, because that's where they are heading. The question is that the law recognizes it. I get they just want to play a little bit of drama. But aside from all of this, insinuations, let's assume that all things being equal, they have something under their sleeves. And let's also assume that they have something at the pipeline they're looking at. And for whatever reasons, it materializes and they move to impeach Fubara. That's when we'll know what is democracy. Because the truth of the matter is, share is for the people. The person you want to impeach, the people say they voted them in and they love him, and you want to impeach him. If you're not careful, it's the people that will impeach you. Mm-hmm. If you're not even careful, they may
start to recall.
Do you understand? They will see a dimension of electorate that's never been seen ever before in Nigeria. All the while, looks as if there's a concern. Look at the level of work, infrastructural development, and human development going on in Rivers for the past 1 year, 1.5, almost going to 2 years now. And it has been back to back for 9 months. And you want to impeach the man who has started giving them joy. I would have advised this guy to just come low, lay low. It's obvious. There's no hope in that area. See how you can even, because the more they're doing this thing, the more they're going to mop up more dislike from the people. Not just say a place, but I feel that they want to feel relevant and they want to justify why by the end of the tenure they want them to calculate their arrears of salaries and pay them en block, that they've been meeting all this while. But let's say it plays out anyway.
All right, thank you so much. That's what we're going to